Alright fuckers, here we go, the one we've all been waiting for, and we don't have to wait much longer because it's happening tonight. It is Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, taking on Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I cannot wait for this fight. WBC title on the line, and I cannot wait. But first thing I want to point out before I give my predictions is all the bookies have Deontay Wilder favourite. Now, to me, any boxing fan would just realise that Fury is the much better boxer. I think Fury should be the heavy favourite. There's no doubt in my mind that Fury's going to win tonight. Kind of just spoiled my predictions, but yeah, I've got to be honest, I cannot see Fury losing this fight. Deontay Wilder has a puncher's chance, and that's it. Albeit, you could argue his puncher's chance is better than the average one, because whenever he hits, he seems to destroy, you know. But he's got, what, 40 fights, 40 fights, 40 wins, 39 KOs. You can kind of see why the bookies have him favourite. I mean, you look at that record and it sounds great, but a lot of them were against bums. A lot of them were against bums. And when you look at when he actually won the title, since he stepped up the calibre of his opponents, he has struggled. He's still getting the knockout wins, but a lot of the fights he's been losing. Artur Spilka, the wee Polish guy, completely fucking ran rings around him. He was up in the cards. He wasn't up in the judges' cards, but he was winning that fight, there's no doubt about it. Luis Ortiz outboxed him for 10 rounds until he got caught late on, and even then he didn't knock out Luis Ortiz. The referee stopped it. Same with Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington gave Deontay Wilder a boxing lesson in the opening 4 rounds before he got caught. And yeah, so I totally expect the same thing tonight. I expect Deontay Wilder to get a boxing lesson because I don't think he's improved and that much. And Tyson Fury is a lot better than anybody he's been in the ring with. So to me, it all comes down to this fight will be decided on, can Deontay Wilder land that big right hand? And if he can Fury handle it? Will Fury be able to take it? I mean, it's hard to tell. I mean, has Fury got a chin? He hasn't really. I mean, many times has Fury actually been hit. The first Chisora fight, I remember he got hit a few times. Steve Cunningham knocked him down. It was a pretty good knockdown, but at the same time, I think Fury was showboating, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I think Fury's chin is kind of debatable. Vlad hit him with a couple of decent shots, but, you know, he didn't hit him with the steel hammers that we're used to. I mean, remember when Vlad fought David Haye, he caught him with an epic right hand in round 5 and David Haye took it, but Tyson Fury was never on the receiving end of anything like that. So it's interesting because we don't know how Tyson Fury, A, we don't know if Wilder can land on Fury, and B, we don't know if Fury can handle Wilder landing on him. So there you go. But yeah, my fight predictions is Fury is going to win unanimous decision on the cards. Fury said he's going to go for a knockout. I'm not saying he isn't going to try and get the knockout, but I mean, we've seen Wilder, I mean, you know, take a wee bit of punishment before. Ortiz was all over him, and he fought through that, and he stood his ground. So I think Wilder can withstand Fury, his punches. I'm not saying that it could be a late stoppage. It could be a late stoppage for Fury, but I'm going to go unanimous decision. Fury, I'm going to stick £100 on that. Like I say, Deontay Wilder is the heavy favourite, but I disagree, man. I don't see how Deontay Wilder can be favourite in this fight against a guy that is taller than him, bigger than him, stronger than him, better boxer than him. I think Tyson Fury is just all round. You could argue Wilder's got more explosive one-punch power, but like Fury said, he's not good at setting up the right hand. He sort of just swings and hopes for the best, and that might have been enough to catch people previously. That's not going to be enough to catch Tyson Fury, so I'm going to go Tyson Fury wins unanimous decision. Let me know what you think down below, and until next time, hope it's a great fight. Peace.